Good morning, everyone. It is a Saturday, a little overcast, a little foggy, a little humid, but not too bad. The weather hasn't started rolling in yet. It's supposed to rain today. We'll see how it goes. I am doing a practice hike. I'm on the bike trail that heads from, I like to do it from brewery to brewery. So it heads from Slack Tie Brewing all the way down to Bear Brewing. Should be about a 13-mile walk today, maybe a little bit more, depending. Like I said, hopefully the weather holds out, but I'm prepared either way. Got to do what you got to do. And then hopefully Colleen Rossi is meeting me down at Bear Brewing for a couple of drinks. And then we are going to start our weekend. So we'll see what we see down the trail here. And hopefully I'll take some pictures and some video. Have a good one. I forgot to mention that this bike trail, in the beginning anyway, close to where I live, runs right alongside of Union Lake National Golf Course. It's a beautiful course. There's some golfers out there right now. And one of my favorite things to do, look for golf balls along my travels. So I was kind of hoping somebody could place golf balls along the Appalachian Trail for 2,000 miles. So I could find some golf balls along the way. It would give me something else to do. Anyway, see you on down the path. One of the drawbacks to training in New Jersey, especially southern New Jersey, is it's extremely flat. So you probably noticed from the pictures and the videos I've taken so far, this bike path is flat as a pancake. So what I try to do is walk on the side of the bike path where it's a little uneven, a little rocky. Try to get my feet ready for what the trail's going to be like, strengthen up the ankles, do all those good things. Today, I'm hiking with a full pack. I have a Durston Kakwa 55. I'll talk more about that in my equipment video down the road. This is just more of a training video and a training hike. But I think my base weight's about 19 pounds, which isn't too bad. And that's with all my winter gear in there as well. I have 2 liters of water with me today, just a little bit of food. So my food will probably add on another 5 pounds for a 3 or 4 day supply. So I'm around 25 pounds, 26 pounds for full pack weight, which I think is pretty good. And that's what I'm gonna train with. Maybe even throw in another 10 pounds as I get closer to my takeoff date, just to get used to carrying heavier weight. All right. All right. So as I'm doing my practice hike down to Bear Brewing this morning, I might as well make this my announcement. I am planning on hiking the Appalachian Trail starting in February of 2026. For those of you who don't know what the Appalachian Trail is or don't know too much about it, it's a trail that runs from Springer Mountain, Georgia, all the way up to Baxter State Park in Maine. That's about 2,200 miles. And I'm going to be departing in February, sometime in February. And I guess the average length of the hike is about 6 months, depending on how fast you walk, barring any injuries and things of that nature. So I am looking forward to that. And my wife has talked me into vlogging it, which is going to be a new experience for me. We'll see how that goes. But that's why this is not only a practice hike, but a practice vlog. And I'm hoping to vlog every day. We'll see. And I'm hoping to have about 10-minute videos per day showing the sights from the trail, the trials, the tribulations. I'm warming up to the idea because I do want my friends and family to see what's going on the trail. A lot of people don't know about it, or they don't understand it. They have no idea what's going to be happening during those 6 months. Am I bringing a gun? Are there going to be bears? Where are you going to go to the bathroom? How are you going to carry 6 months worth of food on your back? So hopefully these videos will explain all of that. So I read an awesome book called The Appalachian Trails, and I'm not sure who wrote it. I'll have to post the author's name down there when I edit this video. But in that book, the author said that the Appalachian Trail, hiking the Appalachian Trail, is like 80% mental. And what you need to do is write down your why, the reasons why you want to hike the trail. And you're just going to keep reminding yourself about your why, especially during the tough times, the low times, and that will keep you going. So I wrote down my why, all the reasons why I wanted to do this. And it's actually pretty simple for me. My wife and I, we like to travel. We love national parks. We've been to a lot of national parks, including Shenandoah, including the Great Smoky Mountains. We live near the Delaware Water Gap. And our lives have kind of intertwined with the Appalachian Trail a little bit here and there. And we've hiked different parts of the Appalachian Trail throughout our lives and with our children. And we just always said we would love to do this, but we never had the time or the means to do it, to do a through hike. Well, that's changed. My wife retired last year. We're both teachers. I'm retiring this December, and we finally have the time and the means, and we decided, hey, this is the year. Now, my wife is not going to be hiking the full Appalachian Trail with me. I'm going to tell you about her role down the road, but we're going to give it a shot this year, 2026, leaving in February. And another reason, part of my why, is I'm a goal-oriented person. I like lofty goals. I like to throw a big goal out there, and I can't think of a bigger goal, a bigger achievement than trying to hike 2,200 miles from Georgia to Maine. So we got that going for us. So that is a few of my whys. Maybe we'll talk about some more down the road. So, trail names. What are trail names? Trail names are names given to you on the trail that are different from your given name. And I'm doing it a little different. Usually trail names are given to you, like peanut butter or woodpecker or something like that. I'm kind of bringing my trail name with me from my years of experience on the trail and just a current nickname. So I am bringing my trail name, which is Papa Bear, which I like. So I will be coming to you as the Papa Bear, and my wife also has her trail name, and you'll get to meet her in future videos. I love her trail name. It's Tear It Up. So you will get to see Mrs. Papa Bear and Tear It Up throughout my journey. So, top questions I get asked about hiking the Appalachian Trail. and answers. Number one, are you bringing a gun? Hell no. No, I am not bringing a gun on the Appalachian Trail. I don't even know what the laws would be in the different states, but regardless, no, I'm not bringing a gun. I think the Appalachian Trail is probably one of the least dangerous places that I'm going to be going, so I'm not too worried about that. Number two, are you worried about bears? Well, I already had a pretty scary bear encounter on the Appalachian Trail up by Sunfish Pond in New Jersey, which is a densely populated area with black bear. And Teredup and I were walking down the trail, and I looked up ahead, and this bear was walking towards us. So we did all these things you're supposed to do, make noise, hey bear, hey bear. He just kept on walking towards us, big. He went one way, looked at us. He was about 30 feet away. We looked at him, we went the other way, and that was it. So just respect them, they'll respect you, and no, I'm not worried about bears. Carrying food. A lot of people ask me, how am I going to carry 6 months worth of food on the Appalachian Trail? And you don't. You are never more than 3 to 4 days away from a resupply, a town where you can go into town, get some food, stock up. So normally you're carrying 3 to 4 days worth of food on the trail. And then when you are in town, hopefully you're getting a pizza or a hamburger, definitely a couple of beers, and I should be good to go with food. How are you going to go to the bathroom on the trail? Well, hopefully the same way I do at home. I will say it will be nice to be a man on the trail, so that makes certain things easier. And then at every shelter, or mostly every shelter, there's a privy, which is an outdoor bathroom. And if you're not doing that, you are digging a cat hole, which is kind of self-explanatory. So that should take care of that business, literally. Okay, so we're starting to get that rain that they said was coming in. But as other people have said, when they're on the trail, that's part of it. No rain, no pain, no main. So I walk on. Alrighty, so I almost made it. I'm about 2 miles away. As you can see, the rain has come. That's part of it. We're gonna get her done. And the Papa Bear is trying to get to Bear Brewing. So let me put this phone away before it gets too wet. All right, kids. This was a good hike. About 14 miles today. Got a little rainy at the end, but I am approaching my destination, which is Bear Brewing. And I'm getting towards the end of the bike path down in Cape May. So pretty happy with everything. When I get home, I'm gonna check my pack, check my gear, make sure the things I wanted to stay dry, stayed dry. And my feet feel pretty good, and my shoes, which when I talk about equipment in a different video, I'll get into what kind of shoes I'm wearing and whatnot. But yeah, pretty good little hike, except for the rain at the end, but it's refreshing. So this Papa Bear's thirsty. I'm gonna head on into Bear Brewing and get into my little den and have a brewski with the missus. Take care.